Hey everyone, it's Natch. It is April 26th. It is a hot spring day here in San Diego. I am here in Pacific Beach, or as we call here locally, PB, just out on the pier looking at the waves coming in. Not too busy. If you're visiting San Diego and you don't like a huge beach crowd, come, Monday to Wednesday, Thursday through Sunday, that's when it starts getting pretty packed. Um, and if you're in looking for some good food, I'd definitely recommend checking out Firehouse. Though if you're just looking for some drinks, you could pretty much get them anywhere. But we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about games and how they can help improve your mental fitness. And for this, we're going to get into Sonic Forces. Um, Not too bad, and looking forward to getting into it. So let's do it. Alright, Sonic Forces, developed by Sega. I thought the game was okay, definitely a kid's game, just your typical evil villain thwarted by a talking hedgehog and his companions kind of game. Sonic Forces is a single player game. There are no VR or multiplayer requirements for the trophies. The ESRB rating is E for everyone. I definitely agree with this, though for purposes of building mental fitness, I'd recommend this game for 8 and older, as anyone younger will more likely find it harder to complete. Sonic Forces generally takes no more than 2 hours to beat, but to earn 100%, it'll take about 18 hours. There are no cheats, but the game does provide in-game tips for game mechanics. The game itself is generally favorable to multiple weapon builds, or as the game calls them, Wispins. So the difficulty of each level where you can use a weapon really depends on what Wispin you decide to use, but overall it is an easy game to beat, and the mechanics are generally very simple. On a scale easy to expert, Sonic Forces trophy list is below medium. There are several trophies and levels that will be a good challenge, although given that the levels are so short, memorizing them to be able to build muscle memory and practice generally favor for the difficulty to be about average rather than hard. In my opinion, for mental fitness, Sonic Forces mainly builds mental endurance with some reflex and memory function. The 2 trophies that really highlight this are the Up for Any Challenge and Ranking trophies. For Up for Any Challenge, that requires you to complete every challenge in the game, which ranges from character moves to time trials for certain stages. This is more of a grind than anything, with a bit of a learning curve to understand the game mechanics more and to help improve yourself with how well you are beating the game. This is a great way to build mental endurance, in my opinion, especially for younger audiences, as it simultaneously challenges the player to learn, understand, and grow in order to complete the game. This is really how real life works as well. No matter if it's relationships, work, or school, the more you learn and understand what you're doing and how you function, the more you grow and become a better version of yourself, which in turn allows you to better handle life's challenges. Ranking requires you to collect 100,000 ranks. This is just a true grind that builds mental endurance, as you're just constantly doing a single task over and over. Repetition to perfection, which helps makes tasks become second nature to you. This is a very big benefit to have in the real world. For younger audiences, repetition in school makes it easier to memorize and remember tools and skills to help you advance to the next course. The endurance you gain from that repetition allows your mind to handle more in any given day and allows you to learn more, and so on and so on. For adults, it's a similar thing with work. The more you do the same tasks, generally the better you get at it, or you've built a mental endurance to handle more of whatever life throws at you, in any given day. And that's just with work or, with relationships and so on. Are there any trophies that could have been added to improve mental fitness with Sonic Forces? Very likely, but I see no reason to add them given the audience this game was made for, generally younger, and I believe it's more challenging than games that are similar to it, and so for that, it's good enough for me. Overall, although the game is easy to beat, Sonic Forces has a below medium trophy list. It's not easy, but it's definitely not a solid, average trophy list. I recommend this more for younger audiences over 8, and I encourage people to play it if you're just generally looking to build mental endurance. For me, that's really what this game helped me build, along with a little bit of mental reflex and memory function, as there are some challenges in the game that will help you build that. And if you have questions about Sonic Forces or just mental fitness in general, or just want to share your experience with the game, feel free to leave a comment or message me. I will do my best to answer any questions in a reasonable time. Alright, another review in the bag. If you want to watch me play live, follow me on Twitch. If you'd like to hear more about mental fitness or game previews and initial impressions, then check out my Instagram. I also take polls on Twitter for games I should play next that are in my library if you're interested in that. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.